Hey, what's going down, people? All right, let's check out this Superman trailer and see what's going on. Y'all already know how I felt from I guess that was a teaser that I watched before. But I'm hearing that this looks okay. So let's see if what I heard is right.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah,
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
sure.
Okay, she knows.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Oh, his voice changed.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for
That's
what
cool.
some
It's a
might.
lot of
It's
fire,
it's a
but-
lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States will
representing
cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world.
And
Oh, wow.
doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Damn.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Oh, she tearing them Kryptonian bots up.
Your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it.
Yo,
He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
that's old buddy. Like, oh, what's his
not.
name?
Except that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Oh, okay.
You have a dog?
Okay. Okay. Get rid of this right quick. I am gonna be honest. I think that looked pretty good. That looked pretty good. Here's my well, first let me say this. Here's what I see that reminds me of the original Superman with Christopher Reeves. The interview with him and Lois sitting across from each other. That reminds me that excuse me. That reminds me of Superman 1 when he flew to the terrace and she was interviewing him, asking him about himself, where he's from, and all this other stuff. And honestly, I think he said a little bit too much information in that. But when I talk about that one, that scene reminds me of that. The visuals, they look good. The building falling, I'm wondering if he was able to catch the building or if he was, I don't know. I want to see what happens in that scene. And that's good. That's a good thing. I want to know where that big monster came from. Like, what the heck is, where did that come from? The scene where Lex is obviously in the Fortress of Solitude. How he do that? If it only responds to what it looks like, it responds to voice or just Superman's presence. How is he in there? I would like to see how that happened. Also reminded me of, was that Superman 1? Did he do that Superman 1? Or I think that was 2 with Christopher Reeves. Lex Luthor found the Fortress of Solitude, walked right on in, and started using the crystals to learn everything he needed to learn. I like the fact that it seems they got Lex, and they're using Lex's in intellectually, because Lex is a smart dude, regardless if he's a bad guy or not. He's a smart dude. The chick that's with him, who is she? And why does she have the same type of suit that what's my man name from Justice League? Oh man, the dude with the horns, yo. I know his name too. The one that was, it's her dark side. It's right at the tip of my damn tongue. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Her armor or her suit looks like his armor. How it would move and everything like that. But it seems like she's not human. Did y'all see that scene where Crypto flew and hit her? It looked like a piece of her face was missing. Like he bit off a piece of her face and there was that armor underneath her face. So is she even human? Why they rolling with Lex? Did he make them? And who's the big dude with the armor on that's blowing the heat vision through the building? Who's the guy with the U on his chest? Is that supposed to be Ultraman? I thought he was Superman from a different universe. I mean, I'm not sure. These are just questions that's popping up in my head. Looks like it's gonna be a dope fight scene, because he flew up in the air and then just came back down. Whatever he flew up there to get for the fight gave him the business, and he was on his way back down. That's what it looked like. There was something else. I might have to watch that trailer again with you guys, of course. But Mr. Terrific looks dope. Yeah, let's watch it again. And I'll just stop it as we go through. Not so much of a breakdown, but just for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though I grew up with the Christopher Reeve Superman, the red draws on the outside of the suit, I have no problem with. But it's just something about this suit that it just does not, it's not working well with me. I don't know. But I'm not going to get hung up on that. Oh, the way they did the lettering, you know, like James Gunn with the red and blue behind it. That was like the first Superman. I feel like they're bringing the nostalgia back with this. I like it. I like that aspect a lot. So let's see what's going on. So now also my question would be, those robots that's in the Fortress of Solitude, wouldn't they be made of Kryptonian metal? So you're not just gonna cut through them. So Shorty has to be either Kryptonian or not from Earth, which is interesting. It's got my interest piqued. And also, I mean, that teaser to me was the wrong way to lead off with this movie. If they'd have led with something like this, I think it would have been better accepted, unless Mr. Gunn knew what he was doing and wanted a bunch of people to eat their words. So let's check it out one more time. All right.
Are you being serious right now?
Metropolis looks dope. I like the city
You'd let me
skyline.
interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Ready?
Miss Lane.
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for
I don't
what
know if
some
it's a
might.
lot of
it's
fire,
a
but-
lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
You know something?
Maybe.
That's something else too. I know when Zack Snyder did Man of Steel, he had Superman. He had it more of a real world kind of deal. If someone existed like that, our world would get torn to shreds, period. So I was always asking in my head, like to myself, you know, if Superman really did exist, why wouldn't he stop wars? Why wouldn't he go and just clear out the nuclear bunkers from and you know, from everywhere on the planet? Like nobody could have it. Boom, get rid of it. Not so much as to be a dictator, but to keep people safe. And in this, they got him stopping a damn war. I like it. That looks like he's not stopping a war, though. That looks like he's in Metropolis blocking something, don't it? There's a metropolitan building behind him, looks like.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman.
Yo,
Did you consult
that's
with the
dirty.
president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States will
representing
cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world. More.
And
That's
doing
wild.
good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
You know something? That's a good argument for what he did. What the hell are you beefing about? If people were going to die and he saved them, shut your ass up. It looks like it looks like they're showing him actually holding up his values. It's not like I'm waiting until something happens. I like the original
buddy.
tune.
Eyes up here.
Your choices.
Yo, and they got Miss Taskmaster in the furry. Yo. She right over here to the left side of the screen. That's what Miss Taskmaster, however you say her name, that's what she was wearing or something similar in the original joints with Christopher Reeves and Gene Hackman. She was wearing the fur, like the fur hat with the booties and the little mink, the joint that you put your hands in. Yo. Okay, the more I'm seeing different things, I don't know if I'm liking this film or if I'm liking the nostalgia it brings with it. But look at Shorty face right there. Crypto took off a piece of her face and underneath is that stuff. What the heck? Now in the animated joint, I know Lex had a bodyguard that was a female and she wasn't human. She was like, or she was an enhanced human, like she had robotic parts. I wonder if this is who she's supposed to be.
Your actions. That's
They
what
got
makes
Metroid
you
out there.
who you are.
Man. He's not a man.
Stop. That guy right there, sitting down in the chair. I can't remember his name. Isn't he a villain? Isn't he somebody that, like, oh, what does he do? It's not the Parasite, I don't think. What's up with his hand? Is his hand... I know his hand isn't kryptonite. But who is that? If you know who that is in the comment section, please let me know. I know in the animated series, there was a villain who had like same colors, white head, and one side was orange, one side was blue, one leg was white, one leg was brown or black or something like that. And what could he do? Could he like absorb different materials, like touch stuff and absorb what it is? And who's the chick on the right? Why are these villains there? Did they get experimented on and made that way in this facility? I love the questions this is bringing right now. And so far, this is looking a lot better than what I expected.
He's an it. It's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
I will not accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
And I love the accent they gave his mom. Hold on, can we go back for just for 1 second? Because I think he was doing what... Oh wow, that looks like a bad deal just happened. Who is that? What is he doing? Please let me know who that is, y'all.
You have a dog?
All right. You know what? I'm there for it. I'm interested. I want to see it. I want to see it. And I can tell you like this. The movie better be good. The movie better be good. Because I also liked the TV series, Superman and Lois. And from what I understand, I don't know if it's true, but they stopped that show. They cut that show short because they didn't want more than one Superman out at the same time. If I'm wrong, let me know. And if that is the case, that show was popping. I think that was one of the best TV shows, Superman TV shows that they have made. And I think Tyler was doing a very good job as Superman and showing how hard it would be to be Superman and have a family. But I'll talk about that in another video. For now, people, let me know what you think of the Superman official trailer. Hit the like button, subscribe button, share button. And holla at y'all later, all right? Take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. I'm out. Peace.